1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess I make a little short segment at the beginning. Last Nintendo Direct reaction wasn't too exciting, and I also didn't get a lot of views, so I don't know how often I will do this. But then again, it might be the case that I'm reacting to something crazy, like a Zelda Maker or something. Just something that is really hype to me personally. And in that case, I guess I want to treasure those reactions and want to keep, like, having them, but don't expect me to live stream, like, this is just too stressful to live stream. This is much better. I mean, like, if I have, like, some sort of nervous breakdown because of some reason, like, I guess, then no one would really know that that happened, so, yeah. Granted, I usually don't have no nervous breakdowns during live streams, but doing watching live streams. But when I live stream myself, I'm getting really stressed out for no reason. It's just really weird. Uh, okay, I'm gonna continue. So, I don't want to know if like anyone is actually interested. I got one like, but if I had to guess, it's from a friend of mine. So I don't know. I probably like. I'm pretty sure this director will be something for me. If I had to guess, a Kirby game maybe a Zelda Maker. I'm not too sure of an actual Zelda game though. So yeah, maybe like something crazy that I didn't expect, like a phone remake, I guess, like a Mother remake. Okay, this is the same franchise. Maybe we actually get to hear about Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. As releasing later today, I do hope we actually get like a little bit of a puffer window to like play the older chapters. But that would be cool too. I granted I'm a simple guy. Like maybe I don't know, a fun Mario game, like maybe a Mario 3D jump and run where you fight against dark evil stars, something like that. I'm just gonna look again. I'm looking on my telephone. Still going to be like 2 minutes before the direct starts. Knowing that I have to talk because I get nervous pretty easily before the direct. I don't know, just like the excitement makes me crazy. Yeah, it's this thing. I'm gonna keep this here. I'm currently watching One Piece, by the way. I'm on Wano. I'm still need to watch a little bit further. And considering that it lacks a lot of time, that's yeah an issue. I don't wonder when I'm gonna buy more One Piece merch. I currently have like a Luffy plush from the live action version, but I really want the anime version of Luffy too. And Zoro, Sanji, Chopper, probably all the Straw Hats, but considering that could be difficult, I'm just gonna go for Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and Chopper. And maybe Buggy as like some sort of villain character. I don't know, Blackbeard would be cool too, but I doubt he has plushies. Like, it's damn Blackbeard, you know? But it would be a cool villain character to have. Okay, everything is alright. In 60 seconds, it's gonna start, and everything is good. Let's quickly check. Gonna have it this loud. Wait, a little bit louder. This would be good. I'm probably gonna like slightly adjust the volume. At least the music is nice and relaxing. And this time there isn't this dumb bar down there. I think that this was probably some sort of bug. And this time around there's no bar. Let me quickly check. It should be. Yeah, I think I clicked on the Nintendo of America version. Let's I can check down here. I'm just gonna. It's Japanese, I guess. Nintendo Switch 2. And just flip the mouse upside down. That should be the English stream, yeah. I can understand English. Oh, what are those for symbols? Obviously a new logo. Makes sense. That looks pretty fun. I hope there's still a snap sound. No, probably not. Then switch to. We're probably gonna get like. Oh no, we're actually gonna start with the Mario Kart game. Yeah, okay. So let's look if there's like any specific gimmicks we don't know yet. Other than like the 24 characters, which you probably will see soon.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah, Pauline, King Boo. Yeah, pretty normal characters. Other than like King Boo, I guess. Usually again with his deaths there. They look pretty cute. They look pretty Mario Wondery, which is good. They could have easily gone for like a more Mario movie type look. Okay, they did go that look with Donkey Kong, but for the rest they apparently use a more cartoony look. I don't know. It might be the Mario movie look. Who knows? But for the most part, like Mario gets like really charming designs. Or a question mark block temple. Oh, oh! Like an old grinding like in Sonic, crazy. Oh, and you can like wall jump. That's cool. You can place a fucking cow. That's so funny. And giant mushrooms to turn. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's a really cool Mario Kart. Or you can like transform into different forms. Like what? Eating a hamburger. You can fly. Oh, this game looks so good. Okay, this will be a great Mario Kart game. Genuinely, this will be a really good Mario Kart game. I didn't even like notice everything. There was so much going on. Mario Kart World. This looks genuinely amazing.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Koichi
I'm the
Kawamoto.
producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Ah, okay.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director.
Let me guess, Yoshiaki Koizumi is going to show up too?
And
Okay,
I'm Tetsuya
okay, not.
Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo
Ah, okay.
Switch 2.
Yeah, that Yoshiaki
What you
Koizumi
just
made
saw was Mario Kart World,
the current
launching
game guy,
exclusively
so
on
yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. And just after Sonic got a really good, was going to get a really good
Welcome to this vast
Sonic game.
world. Kart races are
Sonic
held
racing
throughout
game.
various
Mario gets an even
regions
better
that
one.
span the globe.
Yeah, it's basically Mario Kart. Ah!
Depending
Yeah!
on the time of day
Cool.
and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Well, Airship Fortress. Is there going to be some sort of
And in this Mario
campaign
Kart
mode?
game,
A penguin! Cool.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere
I think that
in
also
this
will be
world.
huge.
In
Okay.
the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Ooh,
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the
that's
competition is
very
gearing up.
interesting.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Not with an explosion
And
like
you
in
make it all the way to the finish line,
the fan version of that mode. Free roam? What the fuck?
you can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Okay. I hope this is also just a normal
By going
race
off-road,
mode.
You can explore new areas and
That's
routes.
pretty cool.
So
That's
drive
actually really
wherever
cool.
your heart takes you.
No wonder that this game took so long.
You can
Oh,
also
yeah.
go for scenic drives with friends.
Oh,
And
this looks so
even
good.
take photos together at different locations.
That's so cool. That might be actually a really fun game. Airship Fortress seems to be redesigned heavily. Cool. But cool that they did bring back some old stages too, so it's not just new stages, it's also very reimagined old ones.
The entire world starts here.
Okay, Mario Kart World, Mario Kart World.
The
Not
game
Mario Kart World
launches
2.
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Goomba, yeah, Goomba was the character I
More
actually wished
details
for.
about this title will be shared
I
in
also
the
wish for
Mario Kart World
what, a
Direct.
young Link, but you
So
know,
be on the
he's
lookout
not
for
going
more
to be
information in the
a
future.
character probably. This game seems to have a giant roster, so I guess they probably
Mario
don't
Kart
include him.
World launches on the same day as
But a
Nintendo
Goomba,
Switch 2.
Goomba's a cool choice. He deserves it.
We'll share more details in the future.
After all,
so we
Monty
hope
Ball
you're
has been
looking
in Mario
forward to
Kart,
it.
so Goomba deserves it even more.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, tell me.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Yeah.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
Ow.
we've added a new C button.
C button. Okay.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Together. Mm-hmm.
That was you.
Ah, okay. Ah, it's chat. Chat, yeah, okay. Obviously.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Cool.
Introducing Game Chat, a new
Game Chat.
feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, but not in general.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
We might actually get a multiplayer Zelda. If we get a like a multiplayer open world Zelda. If we get a multiplayer open world Mario Kart.
While using the Game
Might be
Chat
possible.
feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built
Let's
into the
look.
system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? Alright, let's
Yeah,
keep
that's
going.
pretty
Okay.
cool.
So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay,
Via AI?
Beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
That's why the screen is
you
bigger
can also
for something
share
like
your
that.
game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
The Mario Kart looks so
Oh,
odd.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay. You can
Animal
chat
Crossing?
to your heart's content.
That's probably
even
just
while
thinking of
playing
Horizons, yeah.
different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling.
That actually is really cool. That you can basically like chat throughout multiple games.
Cute.
That could be very, very interesting. I'm gonna try to make this
You
with
can
my
adjust
friends,
the
that would
size
be
of
cool.
your game screen.
I'm gonna do this honestly. I hope they're interested in something like that. That's actually pretty cool.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Cool. And that's what the mouse cons are for, right? Sorry for the spoiler, yeah. Like, yeah, they're going to be mice.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
It's so cool.
So everyone can watch them play.
Cool.
I think I know where you are.
Okay.
I know where you are. Wait.
That seems to be still a normal Pro controller. So either the leak was wrong or there are
Let's
options.
take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay. Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah? Okay.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
Cool.
this. By connecting
Ooh.
this camera to the system,
Hey.
Ah, ooh. Maybe there's the possibility of me streaming Nintendo Switch 2 games. I'm not sure though. They might actually add this opportunity. This is not based on indie leaks. This is just generally I think
video chat
might
while
happen.
playing a game.
Your face is on here.
If they already add stuff like that, that would be cool.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
Okay.
forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
That is very interesting. That is very interesting. Nintendo is cooking again! Which is funny because there's literally steak on the screen. So Nintendo's cooking again! Cooking! They cook! That's crazy.
As if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Okay.
Game chat.
Game chat. Which other features are there going to be?
What did you think?
Cool.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Cool.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online
Yeah,
membership will be
but probably just
required
the
to
basic
use
one.
Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience
The
Game
base
Chat,
one, yeah.
it will be available without a membership for a limited
Okay.
time. We hope you'll try it out.
March 31st?
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Okay.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Ooh,
with
yeah.
Game
Yeah,
Chat.
okay. That's
As
pretty
shown
logical,
here,
yeah.
Even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person
Yeah,
owns a
that's pretty
compatible
much the
game.
DS Lite
With
version.
GameShare, you can
Which was
temporarily share
desperately
compatible
needed for
games with
Switch.
others who also have
Desperately.
Nintendo Switch 2
Desperately!
or a Nintendo Switch system.
Which might mean we actually get
You
a
can share
for
game
Swords
with
port.
up to 3
I'm
other
just saying.
systems at a time.
A for Swords Adventures port, I'm obviously saying.
GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
I don't wonder if we get some
And you can use
older
it with
games or
friends
just like
via
Nintendo
Game
first
Chat,
party
which we
games.
showed
Let's look.
earlier. GameShare can only be
Okay.
used with compatible games. This
Yeah, I
feature
said.
is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Okay.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay. Let's do this.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch
Oh,
2
this
has
looks
a
so
bigger
cool, the Mario
built-in
Kart
screen.
game.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay, that's cool.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p
That's cool.
screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Ooh. Vivid LCD HDR
The
support.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR,
Okay.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Cool.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Bigger SLR buttons. Okay, they're bigger. That makes sense. They were too tiny anyways. You could only use them with the little thingy.
With a Joy-Con 2 held
With the
horizontally.
little, with the, I
left
don't know how
and right
it's
sticks are
called.
now
Like the
larger.
one thing to, the, whatever.
Each Joy-Con 2
Also,
controller
yeah.
can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left
Yep.
and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Let's get my page
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
I'm already tired for this entire day, so
It has
Yeah.
a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come
Okay.
through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
horse sounds.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely.
Yeah, better
like
than
this.
the Switch 1 stand, which I used 0 times. Or like maybe
In
once, I don't
addition
know.
to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top
Yeah, I didn't
as
use.
well.
I didn't get a Switch 2 OLED. A Switch 1
It's handy
OLED.
for connecting a USB-C
So that's why I didn't use it.
camera
Yeah, it's now on the top, which
or
is probably
in
better.
tabletop mode.
Larger, faster storage. Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256
8 times the
gigabytes of
storage.
internal storage. 8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your
Boy,
game downloads,
cool.
save data, and more.
And yeah, I'm not faking my
Reading and writing
excitement.
data
It's pretty
is also
genuine.
faster.
New dock 4K support. What the?
Use the Nintendo
heck?
Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up
Okay.
to 4K resolution.
And
for
you can
compatible
also
games.
get more easily onto the
HDR is also
ports
supported
back there.
in TV mode.
I can actually toggle the graphics. That's pretty cool.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Plays compatible Nintendo
On
Switch
Nintendo
2
Switch
games.
2,
On
you
Nintendo
can
Switch
play
games.
Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Physical and digital games are supported. Good. So, okay. That was probably like the Switch 2 part. We might get even more infos. I don't know.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo
It is
Switch.
much better in literally every way.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
Yeah.
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Mario Paint?
My current location is
A
actually
Zelda
inside
paint.
the game itself.
What? What is
This
that?
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Ah,
exclusive
okay.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's just a simple game too for people to understand what
I'm standing
how the
over here.
console works, right? Or is this
Okay,
like a me,
everyone, join me
uh,
inside the game.
blah,
There are
a
a lot
me
of
worse
question mark
type
icons here.
things.
Let's examine them.
Ah, okay,
This
this is
sign
like
reads,
basically
"Where are the magnets?"
yeah, okay, a tutorial for the console in
The
game
Joy-Con
or
2
like in
controllers attached to the system with magnets.
software, whatever.
And those magnets are inside the system.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
That is fun.
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the
Okay.
gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Ooh.
You can adjust the
That
position
sounds
of
pretty
the golf
fun.
club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
I wonder if this means we get at least some DS games in like this
combining the
console,
mouse
but I'm not
controls
sure
and
how some of the
gyroscopes,
DS games
things
would
like
work. I
this
mean,
are
they're still pretty
possible.
different.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
That's cool. There's some tech demos
Some of
included.
the secrets range
Probably
from
for
the
free,
unique
I
features of
guess.
the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
Yeah, plenty!
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour
I know
will
these
launch as a
guys
paid digital game on
from
the
the
same day
3DS
as
version
Nintendo
as
Switch 2.
robots.
So please check it out if you're
And
interested.
Nintendo 3DS had those funny
Now,
robots that record
I'd
stuff
like
for
to
you.
share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay?
This is the game card for
Ah,
Nintendo
they're red,
Switch 2
cool.
titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards.
Yeah, that way you
but
don't
it's
get
now red,
confused.
and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Cool. That might
Next
mean
up
quicker
is
loading
additional
times.
storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Micro SD express
They're
cards.
a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be
Good
compatible.
that I didn't buy them then.
Additionally, to
Micro
transfer
SD
data from
express
Switch
cards,
to
okay.
Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature.
Okay, system
With this
transfer, yeah.
feature, you can transfer save data, digital games,
I need to
and
keep
more.
my Switch saved then.
We're also
Oh,
releasing a
he
new
looks cute.
Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches
What a
game
cute
chat.
controller.
On the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which
GL
you
and
can use
GR.
to assign existing button controls.
Ooh,
In addition,
That's
an
cool.
audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There
okay.
will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2. We hope
Cool.
you'll check that out
I
as
don't want
well.
to see more games though. Maybe like, can we see a game?
And now,
Really?
the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Okay. Maybe we
Nintendo
just get the
Switch
Mario
2
Kart game.
launches on June
Who
5th.
knows? June
Very
5th.
much looking forward to the day when you all get to
Ooh, okay,
experience it, so
I
please wait just a bit longer.
I need to like save more money.
Now,
It's gonna launch pretty soon.
broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
What's released on Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree
Please
TV.
take a
So
look.
they probably like they're gonna like milk us out again. Like buy all the games a second time. Fuck you.
Super Mario Party Jamboree
But I guess
is
that's
getting
pretty
an
usual
upgrade on
usual
Nintendo
for
Switch 2.
usual for those consoles. But probably going to
Upgrade
be just small
expands on the
things.
base game and adds new
Other than like
features,
Smash maybe.
including
I don't know.
mouse controls,
Yeah, okay.
audio recognition,
Yeah, okay.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
They would probably offer like
All of which can
DLCs
be
for those games or
accessed on
something
Switch
like
2.
that.
Let's check out 3 new
I don't know.
and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see
Yeah,
each
this
other's
is this
faces
mode, the mode
as
with
you
the
play,
faces.
so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
It definitely sounds pretty cool. It doesn't sound like anything too necessary, but something that's
Next,
genuinely
it's
pretty
Bowser
cool.
Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice,
Oh,
and compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a
Carnival
ride
coaster?
on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
okay.
Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Cool.
When you
Luckily
enter
for me, I
a
didn't buy
a
Mario
minigame
Party
will
Jamboree
begin.
yet. But
There's a
there probably will
bowling
be
game
some
where
games.
2
Like
players
I
can
guess we
control a
might
box,
get a Super
one where you
Smash Bros.
shake a
Deluxe.
can
I don't know.
of and quickly tag objects.
Smash Bros. Deluxe. I don't know. We
Enjoy
might.
the
We
thrill
might
of
not.
these
Who
intuitive
knows?
minigames. How
Then I would
quickly
be
can
happy
you
about
reach the
this because that
station?
means I definitely get
From
Toon Link
video
again,
games that use
which
a
would be cool.
camera, the built-in microphone,
Who knows?
mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest
But
party
yeah.
yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party
But
Jamboree,
they might offer like
Nintendo
a
Switch 2 edition
discount.
plus Jamboree
I don't know.
TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players
Ah.
who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Okay, that is cool. That is good. That is
Please
good.
look
Now
forward
I'm
to a new
happy.
Mario Party experience.
Otherwise, I
where
was
you can
like,
see each other's
some people will be
reactions
pissed.
while
I would probably be pissed, but that is
Let's
pretty cool.
continue presenting some more Nintendo
That is
Switch 2
cool.
Edition games.
Okay. Yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild makes sense. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Und Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition, okay.
Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the
What is there
Kingdom
going to be in this game?
feature
Enhanced resolution and frame rates, okay. Oh, but this looks good.
and also support HDR.
This does look really
which
good.
makes the image more vibrant.
Fuck. I
So
don't
you
want to
can
buy
play
these
smoother,
games again.
higher definition graphics.
I don't have the money, but it is pretty cool. Zelda Notes?
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
What is that?
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on
Probably
smartphones.
like little
It's a
scribbles you can leave
game-specific
in
service
worldwide.
that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
That's
Guidance
fun.
activating.
Eh.
Proceed north.
Okay. Interesting, I guess.
Or you can share your creations.
Ooh, that is cool.
Send
That
them
is
to another
genuinely
player to
pretty
create
cool.
in their game.
Not gonna lie. I might finally actually make some good auto builds by copying them over other people. But that is pretty cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more.
But yeah, again, nothing too necessary. But good that I. Oh, Switch 2 Edition plus Warcraft
In
World.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land,
Cool.
you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
An additional story. Are there going to be some replayable characters?
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope
Cool.
you're looking forward to
Okay, I
playing
actually got
new
my Kirby
games.
game. And Zelda, technically, but still. Cool.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Da, da, da.
In addition to standard controls,
Cool.
you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Okay, that makes sense. It's a
Plus,
shooter.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Oh, and people that say, yeah, this console will not have a lot of power. This console has a lot of power.
Based on your preference.
This
and
console looks
playstyle.
like the games on this console look genuinely pretty good.
Plus,
Other than
Pokemon Legends
Pokemon.
ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this
because
year,
it's
will
Pokemon
not
and
only
it never
receive
looks
a
good.
Nintendo Switch version,
I guess it
but a
looks
Nintendo Switch 2
somewhat
version
okay,
as well.
but like,
By taking
look
advantage
at
of
the
the power of
windows.
Switch
It's
2,
like,
You can enjoy
it's
your
Pokemon.
adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution
I'm
and
just
frame
saying.
rates.
It does look a slight bit better, not gonna lie,
The
but
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available.
and that actually
as both
sounds pretty
physical
cool.
and digital versions.
I don't think I need the Switch 2 edition for Zelda Breath of the Wild. I
And
might get
if
Tears
you
of the
already
Kingdom
own a
and
Nintendo
definitely
Switch
Kirby.
version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch
That
2
is cool.
edition
Again,
by
that's
purchasing
pretty
an
cool.
upgrade pack.
Purchasing an upgrade
We hope
pack,
you're
that is
looking
pretty cool.
forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
But I wonder if there are any actual completely new games though.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controller.
Okay, that's probably going to be some
Please
sort
take
of
a look.
spin-off game. Maybe Mario Paint, I guess. I don't know what they could actually do with mouse controls. That sounds very Splatoonish. Oh no, yeah, DJ. That's pretty funny. You're going to be like a DJ with, or like, DJ in a wheelchair, I guess? Wheelchair DJ? That's a pretty funny idea. Drag X Drive. Okay. Okay, interesting. It does look sort of like Lethal Company, and like, I don't know, just the aesthetic is a very Lethal Company Among Us vibe. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively
Okay.
pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Publishing and development partners. Okay, that's probably going to be. Might actually be interesting. Yeah, Elden Ring. And like Elden Ring. And we might get like some anime games. I could easily imagine that. I don't know if we get maybe Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't have to buy a new PC. That would be great. That would save me a lot of money. And I already paid $100 for the game on Steam, but still, like, if we get Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on the Switch, it would be great. Elden Ring looks amazing on the Switch, like on the Switch 2, but like, I'm not a one for Souls-likes, even though they seem pretty cool. I don't know. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo
Hades
Switch
2,
2.
okay.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth.
Okay.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Street Fighter 6, cool.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。
New exclusive
ソフ
modes,
トは
okay.
通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収
1,
録
2, 2,
した
5, 1,
ファイ
what's
ター
it?
ズエディションの2バージョン。
PS1, 2,
さら
Fighter
に
Edition.
ゲームと連動するアミー
Ah,
ボ
that's cool.
アミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日に
Oh, that's
届
very
き
cool. Amiibos and Amiibo cards.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism
What is this?
confirmed. All operating at normal
I'm not
levels.
too familiar with every
Testing
game.
data link with spine. Normal.
Okay.
Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
Is this? No, I think that's a different game.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! The
United Earth Coalition. Okay.
The sovereign axiom.
Like the Great Coalition, who sorta made everyone hate politics in Germany. Which leads to the current issues we have. I don't know. Just the first thing I think of when I think of Coalition. Demon X Machina, I actually heard of that series. It's probably a new game in the series, which is like maybe less familiar to me. I don't know. Granted, I didn't hear that much of them.
Split
Fiction, yeah. I don't have anyone to play it with, so I don't really care.
Neo, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course,
Okay.
you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch
EA,
and
oh
on the
no.
gridiron. We're excited to
Oh
announce
no.
EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Okay.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Ooh,
We are
Hogwarts
bringing
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
Ooh.
you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
I don't know if my PC actually
Discover the
is on
enhanced magic when
180p
Hogwarts
or
Legacy
just
launches on the
72.
same day as Switch 2.
702. 7200? I don't know. Tony Hawk. Finally some third party games again. Thanks. But granted, I don't know if there's anything specifically for me. I'm just So a Piggy Gamer, I guess. Not as picky as one of my friends, though. Who knows? But the Kirby game seems pretty interesting, or like the Kirby DLC. Maybe it adds like a new character or something, that would be cool. But does it it's like blah. It adds new stuff, you know, new mouthful modes, yeah. Mouthful modes.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Bonk.
And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Cool.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Agent 007. James Bond. Yep. Just which game or which series? I don't know. Not which game, which series, which installment. Project 007. Okay.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay. Square Enix.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Bravely Default.
Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
I was like, hey, GB game? I know, it's Bravely Default. A remake or remaster or something.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default
Flying Fairy
HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Okay. Again, this seems very interesting. And I already got some stuff. I got like Zelda ports, which look pretty decent, and I got a Kirby game of a new DLC. Which again makes sense that they added like a Kirby DLC for the next console. As a new installment. Like this is obviously Yakuza. I have never played Yakuza. I am vaguely aware of Yakuza and a lot of the game series actually. But like, my geek heart only has a certain room, you know? Just has some certain amount of room.
Now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay. What is this going to be? Koemi Tecmo. Okay. Might be a new Warriors game? Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom Warriors, right? Yeah.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
Yeah, it's going to be Tears of the Kingdom
joined
Warriors.
hands with the Hylians,
Or
who
like
dwelled on the
Sona
surface.
Warriors? I don't know.
Their union led to a great and prosperous
I don't
kingdom.
wonder how they try to incorporate Link into the story. Would be pretty weird if he isn't playable.
A terrible evil arose.
Like actually really weird, you know?
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
The second Zelda game in a row? I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
I don't know, like the second game heavily just focusing on Zelda in a row. I hope Link is at least playable. It's like the game's going to have like 20,000 characters, so if Link isn't playable, that would be actually pretty weird. You know? Like, at that point, I don't know, I'm going to be getting slightly concerned. I mean, yeah, I know that's probably going to be the main character, but yeah, let me play as my boy, please. Oh, I don't know. Warriors Age of Imprisonment? Okay. Yeah. Second Zelda game in a row without Link. I'm, again, getting just slightly concerned here, just as a personal Link fan, I'm just saying. I mean, obviously I know that you can't really make Link easily playable in a series, but they did make time travel in the last game. And this is like a case where time travel is completely acceptable. Just to somehow get Link in there, you know?
Story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch.
Let me guess. GameCube games?
Please take a look at this.
GameCube games? Yep. I might actually check some of those out. Especially Kirby's Air Ride, that would be cool.
Expansion pack will be getting a new
We might actually get
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001.
Cool.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
So yeah, we're gonna get Wind Waker in the original version, not in the remake version. Which will be very sad, and I honestly want to play the remake too, because it's better. But yeah, this is decent too. Oh, cool. Yeah, Soul Calibur 2 with Link. And that's my Link, I guess. Not in Zelda series, but in a freaking Soul Calibur 2, I guess. I guess I can just play Tears of the Kingdom again. I don't know. But yeah, this is a good choice for a game, you know. Soul Calibur 2 with... and yeah, obviously, F-Zero GX. I don't wonder if they actually tried to make a new F-Zero game at some point. They did say this was basically a perfect game. Series first. Series was over at that point. So, I don't know.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
We don't get Super Mario Sunshine?
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality.
But then again, it's a Zelda game. It's 2 Link games with Link even, so I'm not complaining.
Also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Okay. You know what I really need right now? A game with Link as a playable character, like a new game. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, just to slightly ease my slight concern, just like slight, very slight, maybe not that slight. Ah, cool. Especially cool for Smash fans. But then again, Soul Calibur 2 is going to give me some Link action, so I guess that's cool.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Okay, cool.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown.
Now, if you only got like GB, not GBA, we already have.
Let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh yeah, Deltarune Chapter 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and again this little dog. I love this little dog guy. He's so cute. I love the annoying dog mascot. Are we finally going to see the intro scene? I had for joining a few month friendship. There's parallel story. Are we finally going to see this now? Okay. The intro is still scrapped. Yeah, the first chapter is 2 chapters already. I'm obviously already played. But yeah, I predict this was right. What is this? What the heck is this? Chapter 1 is waiting, Chapter 2 is waiting, Chapter 3 is waiting, Tanner, and Chapter 4. Okay. So Chapter 4 actually has a Dark World segment, that's cool to know. Yeah, that's cool. Available on Nintendo Switch 2 launch day. Yo, that's cool.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands
okay, yeah, I'm hyped.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
They showed off some pretty cool gameplay segments. I hope it's not too difficult, because like Undertale Yellow kicked my ass. So yeah, at least the difficult from Undertale Yellow. The easy one was obviously incredibly easy. Yeah.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing an
Civilization,
Switch
okay.
2 edition
Makes
of
sense.
Sid
Move the
Meier's
mouses.
Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on
Wasn't it a
Switch
game
2
with Evil
by
Gandhi?
purchasing the
Or like
upgrade.
Nuclear Gandhi?
And we have even more news from 2K.
2K? Okay.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K
Okay.
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible.
4 kids stranded.
Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Some trees. Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Okay, the stream just suddenly. I'm gonna try to refresh the whole site.
Nice. It's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
Hi.
Oh please, not now. Not now.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have some
Internet, not now. Not now.
First look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Not now. Come
Still working
on,
the game.
come on.
Excited to share more with you in the
I'm just gonna open this up again. Okay, good. I somehow fixed it. Especially before any of the big reveals come up. The game just the screen just suddenly froze for like minutes at a time, or like a couple of minutes. 30 seconds. I don't know. Star Seeker, Estonia Expeditions. Again, before the Nintendo announcements, I fixed it. I hope it doesn't get broken again.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for
Cyberpunk
the first time.
2077.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG
Okay.
set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
いや
ー、ミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2
I really like the original, but the remake has some really cringe moments.
ぜひご期待ください。
If I buy it, then I'll probably just check it out to hopefully complain about it. I don't know. Oh yeah, just show Sephiroth in the trailer, and like in the first 5 minutes of the game makes perfect sense. I love Sephiroth. Yippee! Sephiroth best character. Woo! Sephiroth! Yay! Like the fact that he appears only like 20 minutes in is a couple of hours in the original game. This is goes completely ignored. If I have like one wish for this direct right now, give me a game with Link as a main playable character, please. I beg of you, a new game, okay? The last Link, the last Zelda game had only Zelda as the main playable character, and the spin-off also has Zelda as a playable character. Granted, it's a Hyrule Warriors game which I'm not too interested in, but still, come on. Give me like a Link game. You can do it. Nintendo, oh god. That game. Oh god, Ubisoft probably wants to get more money, I guess. I guess Tencent now, or some, both of them? I don't know. Pac-Man. In Evil. Raido Remastered. Mystery of Souls Army. Lucy for Kaname. From AI. Oh no, AI. Oh god. Or from L? L overview. I don't know. Fortnite. Yeah, obviously it's Fortnite. It has to be available instantly. Otherwise the kids are not going to buy the console because no Fortnite. Okay, Professor Layton. Cool. But I wonder why those games didn't get like closer features. Like it's Professor Layton, come on. I don't know. Some of these games are definitely getting shorter features, but others I don't as much. Wir haben bereits, oh yeah, I did go to the German stream. I'm sorry, it's a German stream. I'm sorry. But like, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't have seen the reactions for the last thing. Is this the last game already? I was distracted a while ago. But it doesn't look like anything Nintendo really, other than maybe Perfect Dark? No, not Perfect Dark.
My blood.
How's it called again? Whatever. Just get immersed.
I give you my life.
My life? My blood. Okay.
Turn. Oh, wheel.
How was this series again called? I forgot the name.
Transport him to a night of moonlight.
Okay, a night of moonlight.
To humanity's very dusk.
Mm-hmm. What is this game? From Software, okay? Yeah, that was sort of to be expected. Is this the what's it called again? Infamous? I don't know, Infamous, was it Infamous? Remake? I don't know. Was it Bloodborne? I have no idea. Again, me and names of games. I don't know. Me and names in general. Blah. Also, I'm tired. Which I'm saying a lot, but still. It's true. So what is this game? And then now it's like on the screen. The Legend of Zelda. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, it's definitely not going to be Zelda. It's definitely going to be something else. Then again, a moon in the sky. Who knows? Yeah, again, I'm probably not going to get this game, but for everyone who gets it, it's probably really fun stuff. Ooh. Wait, it could be Dark Souls. Then again, I don't know. It's probably Was it Bloodborne? The one vampire Dark Souls, or like the one Dark Souls sequel I've read about once. Who knows?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
Open your eyes. Totgeweihter. I'm sorry for the ones that can't understand the trailer because I had to switch, but like, I'm not going to switch again. I'm very scared of like missing any Nintendo announcement. Might also make my voice clearer. What is this game? I just really wanna have a title.
Moon tears will flow for
Moon
one.
Tears. It's Zelda. It's definitely Zelda. Definitely Zelda. Yeah, Duskbloods, yeah. Makes sense. Of course it's not Zelda. Like, of course. Like, literally. I was so shocking. Is that a what? Wet? Is that Pikachu? It's Pikachu confirmed! I'm right now just shocking. Or was it a crow? I don't know. It's the 1,000 crows outside my window confirmed. A brand new game of Brand Software.
どのようなゲームなのかについては、
We
ディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、
okay, you're gonna get there's going to be like a creators. Oh, it's English on the
ヒットメー
screen.
カーさんのタイトルの紹
I
介は
guess.
以上です。
Now there's going to be a couple of Nintendo games, maybe?
今回の発表に映像
I don't know.
をいただいた
Maybe they've
ソフトメーカー
already
の皆
announced
様
everything. Could be possible.
本当にありがとうございます。ご覧いただいた以外にも、Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲ
Okay.
ーム開発を進めていただいています。
I'm sorry that is like
今後も
in
たくさん
German.
のタイトルをご
I'm
紹介
sorry.
していきますので、
But I guess
お
maybe
楽し
you
み
are
に。
German. In that case, it's good.
続い
I
て
don't
は
know.
こちらの映像をご覧く
But
だ
yeah,
さい。
yeah, like you still see the games. So yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay. What's that? That looks really Kirby-esque. Like, look at that. That looks like the warp star. Who knows? Yeah, it's Kirby. That is like the star's yellow, probably, right? Yeah, it's Kirby. Yeah, it's probably going to be a Kirby Steroid sequel, right? Yeah, it's going to be a Kirby Steroid sequel. I'm pretty sure of it. Maybe with more characters. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, that's going to be a Kirby Steroid sequel, right? Right? I want to see a new one. Yeah, yeah, it's Kirby Steroid 2. And again, if Kirby Hype is a good game, it just needs more characters from Kirby. Like the original one had only Kirby, Dizzy, and Meta Knight. And if we actually get more, then it would be perfect. Or maybe it's just a remaster, that could be possible too. But it looks pretty new. So yeah. But yeah, the main Kirby is obviously still playable. Because like, yeah. Kirby's right. Kirby Riders. Yeah, Riders. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more characters, right? Director. Masahiro Sakurai? What the heck? Not Shinya Kumasaki? Okay, we're not going to get anyone else other than like the Kirbys. But I do hope we actually get Shinya Kumasaki does actually continue to take care of the mainline series. Which probably will be the case. Yeah, it's probably like he's probably just gonna come back for that spin-off. Which makes sense. Which would again be really sad if Shinya Kumasaki doesn't get like stuff for the doesn't get to take care of the Kirby series anymore. A new Pikmin game? It's a new Pikmin game, right? Oh no, it's a Mario game, right? It's a new Mario game. What? It looks, I don't know, Pikmin? Mario? What is it going to be? Dragon Ball? No. It's probably not going to be Dragon Ball. I'm pretty sure of that. Those monkeys look very much like Diddy Kong. What is it going to be? It's Mario. Right? No, Donkey Kong! Yeah, I should have probably guessed that. DK. Oh no, that's his new redesign, oh god. He looks so blurred. He looks so blurred. But yeah, I'm happy for the DK fans. I technically got a lot of Kirby stuff, I just didn't get any Zelda stuff really, other than like Soul Calibur, I guess. And a lot of Zelda stuff, Zelda games, I guess. But Kirby stuff I actually got a decent amount, so I am pretty happy, I guess. That actually is pretty cool. The Donkey Kong game looks really fun. Might be the first Donkey Kong game I'm checking out. But it makes sense that this is the last thing that looks really hype. Oh! 2D levels. It's probably like gonna be those little segments, whatever. Those connecting segments between levels. Those 2D segments. DK. No, King K. Rool! No! Everything is bad! We need the King K. Rool! I don't know, no. This time around there's going to be evil monkeys. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Aha! Donkey Kong Bonanza. 17th. Oh. Nintendo Direct 2 is going. Nintendo 2 is going to drop very soon.
バナナです。
Ooh.
唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Is this not the last thing?
改めてになりますが。
Or is this the last thing? That's probably going to be the last thing, right? I'm usually like... Ah, okay. Okay. That's going to be the last part. And set with the digital version of Mario Kart World, okay? Okay. Now the question is, can I use my old controllers? That would be cool to know.
今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
Okay.
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、任天堂スイッチ2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Sadly, no Link game. Again, this is like my one criticism because we got two Zelda main focus games in a row, which again, slightly concerning. I'm just saying, slightly concerning. Then again, like the War from Imprisonment, I already guessed would probably happen. What is good is Kirby. We got a new Kirby game, a new Kirby DLC, and a new Kirby Riders. Riders. The only issue is, I honestly don't want Sakurai to work on it for one reason. I know he would do a good job with the gameplay and stuff, and it's Kirby's Air Riders. We don't need a lot of Shinya Kumasaki. But like, he's not going to include any other characters other than Kirby, DDD, and Meta Knight, right? Right? And it's like, that's like, we need more characters in the game. But it's called Air Riders, so I guess we get Marks, Knuckle Joe, and Chef Kawasaki, I guess. I'm very doubtful Nintendo is going to be in that game. But then again, it is technically a HAL-developed game, so like, whatever HAL is saying is going to be in the game, is going to be in the game. So I guess Shinya Kumasaki is probably going to guide Sakurai a bit, which I hope. Like, I hope it's not just a mushy with Sakurai solo development, because he has some issues when it comes to Nintendo games, to Kirby games. Like specifically Kirby Air Riders, the original, had like again 3 characters, which again is pretty usual for Nintendo spin-offs. But still, I want to see this Kirby's Air Riders game improve. So that's all of it. Bye bye.